With every drop of water you drink, every breath you take, you are connected to the sea, no matter where on earth you live, says Sylvia Early. Here, this is Smita Anil, faculty of India International School, here with yet another episode of Sustain It on the topic Small Actions Can Make Big Changes. Small actions can make big difference and personally I believe in it. Our thinking which then chooses the right actions we perform. As for me being an environmental activist, I have great impact on my life. From using plastic straws to plastic wraps have made me change my thinking that each small actions of mine may or may not impact a person, but it does impact the environment. Keeping pace with this fast world made all of us think that shortcuts and items which do not cost much is perfect to fit in the budget. But we forget due to these shortcuts of ours, we pollute the earth, causing even more harmful gases to occur. Thinking big but actions small does not fit in the line. But thinking big with actions big does create a meaning. As an individual, I think I am perfect with the line. It all starts with you. And I believe that if I give it a push the next time, not only me, but many people will change their thinking to follow the path of environment. The one who made us gave us all what we needed. How can we cause such a big destruction? Small things of ours can change the world, can change the sight of appearance, can change the thinking, and make this world a better place for us and for generation ahead. Stop using straws which are only for one time purpose. Stop using plastic bag. Indeed, use your own cotton or jute bag. Stop using plastic bottles. Carry your own bottles from home. These small actions can lead to a big, in fact, drastic change, and it all starts with you. Small actions will make big difference. I'm sure more than half of us belongs to the non-veg category. So why not give it a try to go veg a day? Cattle to be raised in farms contributes a lot to the climate change. It takes anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 gallons of water to make just 1 pound of meat. Because we are eating more meat that is available, we have had to turn to factory farming to crank out enough meat to satisfy our taste buds. Invest a reusable water bottle and coffee cup. When you are constantly on the go, we often forget how much waste builds up with that daily coffee run. Even with recyclable cups, it's ideal to not create the waste at all. However, there is not always readily available recycling everywhere we go. So, those plastic bottles and coffee cups often get thrown away. To prevent this, keep a reusable water bottle. or coffee cup in all the places you might need them. Whether it's in your car, at your desk, in your work bag, have them readily available so you won't forget them next time you need your coffee sip or water emergency. Next, make your own cleaning products. It's way easier than it sounds, especially considering white vinegar and baking soda clean pretty much everything. Making your own cleaning products not only reduces packaging waste from regularly buying them at the store, but it also saves you from using harsh and potentially dangerous chemicals on your everyday surfaces. Going Zero Waste has some great recipes for DIY cleaning products, including an all purpose cleaner, a tub scrub, and even all natural bleach. Yes, this is possible, sure. Cut out junk mail. That is the next point. No one likes getting junk mail, yet we don't do anything to stop it from happening. Thankfully, there is something you can do. Not only will this help unclog your inbox, but it can have a significant impact on the environment. Did you know over 100 million pieces of junk mail are mailed to US households each year? This includes about 12 billion catalogs, which means over 100 million trees were cut down to produce this junk mail. Be electricity efficient. Electronic equipment found in nearly every home are wasting huge amounts of energy. When these devices, TVs, computers, cable boxes, etc., are left on standby, they are still using about half of their running power. Every year, the energy wasted this way can be compared to that of the output of 26 power plants. So avoid the useless drain by plugging them into a power strip and turning it off when they are not in use. Also, did you know that most cell phones chargers continue to draw electricity even when the phone is not plugged into it? Most cell phone chargers average 5 watts per hour. So, if it is continuously plugged in, more than 40 kilowatt hours every year, or about 93 pounds of carbon dioxide is being wasted. This is also applies to laptop, iPad, digital cameras and more. So let's unplug all chargers when they are not in. Reduce plastic. Plastic emits massive amount of pollution into the air and plastic are not biodegradable. This means plastic is bad coming into the earth and bad going out. When plastic is here, it's here to stay. So, what can we do today? Let your veggies and fruits roam free by forfeiting the thin plastic bags at grocery stores. Pack reusable utensils in your lunch. Purchase a refillable water bottle and refrain from purchasing plastic water bottles. Global Ocean Conservation Charity Oceana estimated 12 million tons of plastic enters the ocean every year, and there are approximately 5 trillion plastic pieces weighing 2 lakh 50,000 tons in the ocean. Out of all plastic waste ever generated, only 9% has been recycled. Switching to reusable cups, bottles, and shopping bags makes a big difference and significantly reduces the chance for more plastic to enter our ocean, green spaces, and landfills. Plant a tree. That is the next action we all can do. Approximately 8 million trees provide at least 133 millions of economic benefits a year by removing pollution, storing carbon, and reducing surface water flooding. Every additional tree planted helps to further reduce the risk to public health and to the environment. Recycle at work as well as at home. Around 7 million tons of waste is produced each year from our homes, public buildings, and businesses. Food waste and plastic packaging, including single use coffee cup and plastic bottles, combined account for around 30% of this. According to the Environment Strategy, it is estimated that over 40 million cups are thrown away each year, many of which are not recycled and are therefore sent to landfill or incineration. Office workers have a major role to play in helping to reduce this. UAE government is working to make UAE become a zero waste city in future where no biodegradable or recyclable waste will be sent to landfill. This goal can only be met when we all take action to dispose of waste properly and responsibly, no matter where we are located. Practice root to stem cooking. Practicing root to stem or root to leaf cooking is another way to minimize food waste and help the environment. Instead of cutting the stems or leaves of certain vegetables and throwing these way, find recipes you can use which incorporate these parts. Once you have used as much of the vegetable as you can, compost or regrow the rest. Composting the veggies remains give new life to other plants and vegetables. Regrowing veggies from kitchen scrap can give you more food for less money while preventing unnecessary waste. Avoid ocean harming products and practices. There are many products and practices directly linked to harming endangered or threatened species, most notably unsustainable fishing methods and pollution. Oceana recommends avoiding cosmetics that contain microplastic and jewelry made of coral or sea turtle shell. These products support unsustainable fishing and threaten important species and ecosystem. Biodiversity is a direct contributor to human life as we know it. Once a species of plant has gone, it can never be recovered. All the secrets it held disappear with it. Using natural products to keep your plants and gardens free from pests is an ecologically safe way to protect plants while also not harming biodiversity. One way to move away from pesticides and other chemicals is to encourage natural predators such as birds and ladybirds into your garden. Walking to school on back road instead of taking the car. A new study has revealed that children traveling to primary schools across the capital are 5 times more exposed to air pollution than at any other time of the day. Parents who drive to school contribute to high levels of air pollution on back street as they tend to use these roads for school runs while leaving their car's engine idling. That walking, cycling, and scooting on back street are healthy alternatives that are good for the environment and good for you. Change our shopping habit. People are buying more clothes and keeping them for shorter periods. When polyester and nylon clothes are washed, they expel minute particles that contaminate sewage. These tiny fibers make up a significant part of the microplastic polluting the world's ocean. Changing our shopping habits will help to reduce the production of new clothing. So, too, will recycling and donating old garments and help to cut carbon emissions by millions of tons a year through reusing and recycling second-hand clothes. Next is help keep your communities clean. Do you know more than 3,000 tons of waste collected by park teams every year? Not only does this hamper effort to recycle effectively, it's extremely dangerous for park life. Squirrels, birds, and aquatic life are all negatively impacted when litter enters their habitat and food chain. The environment is everyone's responsibility. Volunteering 30 minutes of your time to help collect litter in your local town, park, or neighborhood can make a big difference. Not only does it help our wildlife, it also helps. I hope this podcast inspires you to make at least just one eco conscious decision today, this week, or even this month. Even though we are just a drop in the vast ocean, our contributions cannot be counted in that way. Let us do our part and the world will follow us. Each individual have got his own responsibility towards the environment and its protection. Let us hold hand in hand and protect our Mother Earth. Thank you.